A beautiful afternoon rolls on here at X Games Chiba as we now bring you the Women's Skateboard Park Final. What's happening, everybody? Brandon Graham alongside Gary Rogers in the booth, and excited to watch this one get down because of the talented field we have out here today, headlined by a handful of Japanese skaters.
They are ready.
4 of the 8 finalists here today from Japan, 3 finalists from the USA, and the lone Brazilian, Indiara Asp, who's got a 4th place finish. Could she earn her very first X Games medal? A lot of young blood in this one, Gary.
Think they're gonna take the top 3?
Could we see a Japanese sweep here today? That's very realistic. Not if Bryce Wettstein has something to say about it. So our start list here for the final, as you see, the Brazilian leading things off, and then Kokono Haraki, who was our top-ranked qualifier, all of 13 years old, a silver medal the last time we saw her at X Games Minneapolis in 2019. She will be the last skater to drop in here this afternoon. A look at our format. We've got 8 skateboarders in our 30-minute jam session, 40 seconds per run. The best run counts.
And I'm really interested to see, now that they've had more practice,
yes,
been around the course, what are those runs looking like? What does today look like?
So good to see Indy Asp back in the mix. As we said, we haven't seen her at X Games since Minneapolis in 2018 when she just missed the podium, 4th place, but now she is back exactly where she belongs. Skated so well in eliminations yesterday, Gary.
Starting that pick in with that grab over that beginning bump, 5-0 on that big wall.
Ooh.
I know exactly what type of 5-0 that is. It's like you're a little bit too much on the deck. You don't want to come in because you could get hung up and wake up in a week from then.
So that'll do it for Ingiara's first run. Unfortunately getting hung up. We turn our attention now to Petaluma, California native Minna Stess.
I'm so proud. Just to see Minna all the way in Japan. You ain't nowhere near the house. Tail grab, front Smith.
We've known Minna for a long time, skating at the Boise Park qualifiers a number of years ago, just to earn her way in when she was one of the youngest, one of the smallest skateboarders, and now here she is in the big show in search of that very first X Games medal.
5-0, go ahead, Minna. Putting together a run, especially with that plant in there. Back deep, oh, see, look, I told you, got back deep quick.
So that'll do it for Minna Stess's first run. There you see Mami Tezuka, our silver medalist from last year. We caught up with her in this athlete profile.
X Games Chiba, yokoso! My name is Mami Tezuka. I'm a skateboarder from Shiga, Japan. My goal for X Games Chiba is have fun. Best memory from X Games is the last time I won the silver medal. I was so stoked. In Japan, so many girl skaters increasing, and that is so good for skateboarding. I want Japanese fans to watch my style, speed, and tricks. My goal as a skater, I want to skate as long as I can and have fun with everybody.
Mami so accomplished. Many expect her on the podium here today, skating for Blood Wizard. She had a video part drop late last year. Filmed by Chris Gregson.
Yep, I peeped that too. Chris is one of the best filmers ever. Mami's a ripper.
Facts.
100%. That backspin grind was pretty. Ah! That noise.
And we saw this in elimination too. Mami is always smiling.
Having fun, yeah. Super enjoying herself.
Positive vibes, very real with Mami Tezuka.
Being in front of the home crowd, it's got to make that smile a little bit bigger too.
100%. Now this young lady out of Ocean City, Maryland, just 15 years old, making her X Games debut. She was an alternate last year, but you kind of saw it in practice. Who is this Ruby Lily?
Oh.
Unfortunately going down early, but she has looked really good on this course here this week. So finals jitters kind of on display so far here with the first 4 skateboarders. Can we see a full pool from Kisa Nakamura,
Ooh.
who won gold
Starting off with that
in her
3.
X Games debut in 2016 in Austin?
Floating that hip, I thought that was on purpose to kind of 5-0 that. That would have been sick. Aces. Comfy things? Man.
Skating for Stereo Skateboards, 18-year-old Bryce Wetstein out of Encinitas.
Do you think Bryce sees the world as things or like as trees and parks and like colors and like fun? Little fun? Like, I'm telling you, this is somebody that's so happy and can skate. Feeble faking through that corner.
Yeah, we talk about her being, you know, such a free spirit and such a personality and an artist and a musician. And you have to wonder, can that have an effect on her as far as a competitive mindset goes?
I don't know, because my thing is, have people really seen her enough yet to make that judgment? Because what you do see of her is her, like, see, look, her fooling around. What you do see of her is her ripping. You know, like,
an apt comparison that I can think of on the snow side is Jamie Anderson, who is so soft-spoken and is into meditation and yoga and crystals and seems always just very mellow and trying to find her inner peace. But when she is competing, make no mistake, she is there to win, and most of the time she does that. I don't know if Bryce Wetstein is wired that way, but contest results have really taking care of themselves with her.
Bryce is in first place. So
no argument there after a bronze medal performance last summer as well. Sakura Yosizumi.
Starting off with that big back 180 grab.
We haven't seen her since 2019.
Backside hair really high. Front Smith.
Sakura, of course, earning gold in the Olympics last summer in Tokyo. Trying to add to her X Games medal collection, though. She does have 1 bronze.
Backside tail slide.
She earned her in her debut.
Blunt fakie. That was a little after the buzzer. That was solid. Good opener for real with the back 1. Look at that. Landing in fakie, then doing like the fakie blunt after. Front Smith through the corner. Pretty poked.
And we have a new leader, Sakura, taking over the top spot.
Definitely put together a run like Bryce, but had a bigger opening trick, I believe, so.
And here is the youngest skateboarder in our field, 13-year-old Kokono Harake.
Front side grab, back over crook, Smith through the corner. Grab disaster, floating backside into those hips. See, I wish I could just do that. That's all I wish. Ooh, front side nose grind in the deep end. In the deep. Back, krill, backside air to finish it off.
And Gary, so impressive to be this young, particularly in park, to skate with so much intention. She knows exactly where she's going and what she's got planned.
Focus.
There isn't much jazz at all in her skating, and I don't mean that negatively. It's just she knows exactly what she's come here to do.
And there's a box. Black thing.
And Kokona jumping up into second place.
So she needs to start off with something bigger in that open. That's it, because she definitely had better tricks during the run than Sakura, but that back 180 coming in fakie was probably major.
We're one run in here in the Women's Skateboard Park Final. More from X Games Chiba when we return. We're set for run 2 here in Women's Skateboard Park, coming to you from X Games Chiba. And not too surprising, the Japanese skateboarders coming correct as they represent half of this field. And they are currently first and second to respectively Sakura and Kokona. And Bryce Wetstein rounding out our top 3.
That hat-helmet combo, like, just pick a side, man. What is that? Why are you doing that?
I was waiting for your comment on that. I
sun.
felt it
It's probably
coming.
for sun. It's probably for sun.
Ingiara Ask, sitting in 8th place, went down early on her first attempt.
See if she can get a full pull. Good grab, clearing that. Backside Smith grind. Back 5-0 throughout the corner. Playing on that extension right there. Couple front 50s leading up to something that front feeble. Ooh, good little plant. Front side air. Ooh, a little stilly. Okay, full pull.
Full pull. Obviously speed becoming an issue for her. But Brazil has been very well represented here at X Games Chiba. You love to see it. Take another look.
Ooh, I didn't think that back Smith was about to be that dip till they did the replay.
And with that, Ingi moving up into 4th. So here's Ministes sitting in 5th place. As we said, still in search of that first ever X Games podium. Can it happen
grab.
here at Chiba?
Front Smith. Oh, Come on, man. Put it together. Yep. A lot of speed now, too. Feeble around the corner. Disaster got her earlier. Couldn't really see what that was, but put together a full run, so we'll see where it goes. I like the little start too, how they
I do too.
Like Injira's doing the overcooked pop in.
Skating for Santa Cruz. Let's take another look. Ministes' second run.
Oh, it's a front Smith to lip, okay.
And Ministes is in fourth. Mami Tezuka, who went down early on her first attempt, sitting in 7th place.
On 50. Carvin. Yeah, they got it more figured out.
Yep.
It looks way different. Gapping up to that, it looks way different than previous times. Ooh, up to front tail. Whew. Front feeble through the corner.
The 20-year-old Mami Tezuka, originally from Hakone, Japan, she spends her time each year between Japan and San Clemente.
Those are two completely different places. Those places don't operate the same at all.
I'll tell you what, if you can swing it, you might as well go for it, because that's living your best life.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Mami Tezuka taking over that bronze medal spot. She says she'll take it. And we're just under 20 minutes to skate with, Gary, and currently Japan is sitting gold, silver, and bronze here in our women's park final. But does Ruby Lily have something to say about that?
Probably.
She's sitting in 8th.
Shredding that corner, that front smooth. Ooh. Trail, pumping through, a body varial disaster. Front side grab, back D to Smith. Okay, that's a cool little ending.
Certainly a cleaner run than what we saw from her in attempt number 1.
Definitely.
So she will climb the ladder.
There's that front side.
Here's Kisa Nakamura. Ruby Lily, by the way, jumping up into 6th place. Kisa now in 8th.
Starting off with that 3. That's one of the best opening tricks. Whew. Big backside air. Front Smith. Grabbing backside air. Oh, back tail. All things. All the things. A back tail that let you down.
Sometimes, man.
Sometimes.
Here's Bryce Wettstein, who was in that bronze medal spot.
Still clipping on that, too. It's just not enough speed.
Before Mami jumped in. She's now in 4th.
Definitely a creative way to start it. I just want to see her actually clear that. Feeble grind fakie. Ooh, 50-50 fakie. Doing a fakie rock to Smith. Back air, no grab. Okay.
You know, Jason Lee was recently on 9 Club, and he brought up Bryce Wettstein, who's now on stereo skateboards. And he compared her to Mark Gonzalez. Obviously, they maybe not Gon's the finished product, but you know, just sort of an out-of-the-box character, right?
Yeah, which I
that's
can,
an apt
you can make
comparison?
that. You can make that case, but people are going to annihilate you for that if you don't know her.
Correct.
But that is a very accurate. I get where he's coming from saying that, especially since Jason Lee grew up around.
Correct.
Them
If anybody
and can
has
say
the
what he
authority to
wants,
say something like
but
that.
everybody's gonna go, don't even do. But That's just them. Ooh.
So here's Sakura, our current leader. I don't know that she can take anything off of anything when you see Mami getting better. Kokona still has to put her second attempt down.
She's still dropping in with that emphasis.
She's got to keep laying those bricks and putting it down.
It's coming together well. It looks really easy. Ooh! 540, the no grab 5. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Well. Okay, yeah.
Not Sakura's first contest, Barry.
Yeah, all right. All right.
The crowd letting the Wakayama Japan native hear it as she puts down an absolutely stellar run here in Chiba.
Got up real high on a lot of her airs, too. Being light with the North Bag disaster.
Well, I don't know what's above first place, but I'm assuming Sakura's somewhere up there. So here's Kokono.
Too big here over that. Krill. Flying over the hip. Back over crook. Front Smith. Kind of sticking with the same line. Looks a little bit cleaner those time. Lost a lot of speed on that one.
Yeah, we just wondered if she needed to go a little bigger out of the gate.
That's what I was wondering.
Now
Maybe
she's
like,
just electing to potentially fine-tune what she's already done.
Yeah, and then maybe hopefully add to it if she gets it. Oh, yep, see something like that. Oh, okay. You stood up there for about 32 days, but hey, you landed it. I don't know if it was the 50-50 or some sort of Smith variation. I couldn't see.
And another great run from Kokono Harake. Take another look.
Okay, no, you didn't do anything, but you landed. So now, next time when it's your turn, land something, get your trucks on, we can talk business.
There you see our current leader. So Kokono will stay in that silver medal spot. We're 2 runs in here in our women's skateboard park final, and it's Japan first, second, and third. But will it stay that way? Find out when we return here at X Games Chiba. Welcome back to beautiful Chiba here in Japan. It's the debut of X Games Chiba. First time X Games has ever set foot on Japan for an event of this magnitude, and it has been amazing the first couple of days here. Hospitality first rate. Having a great time out here. Brandon Graham alongside Gary Rogers, Women's Skateboard Park Final. There you see our current leader. Sakura, just after that first run, I thought, okay, that's what gold medalists look like.
Yeah.
And then somehow she upped it on second run.
And the stee on that opening back when they riding down fakie. Finish out both runs with the blunt fakie. That's what set it aside. It was light, like, okay, I'm focused. So Sakura, and then doing the no grab 5, talked to her by Jimmy Wilkins. Whether low or not, that's a hard trick, bro.
Can you just imagine Jimmy Wilkins flying out to Japan
To
just
teach you how to no
that
grab
trick?
5. Jimmy probably proud, like, hey, there you go.
So Ingiara Asp, sitting in 7th place, had a full pull on her previous attempt.
Max Smith.
Will she add the difficulty factor here on her third run?
I'm glad that she's able to focus, because when you fall on things like 540, that'll shake, or 5.0, that'll shake you up, you know? And Gary talks, and life walks.
That wall just giving her fits. Good to see her walk away. Minnestas sitting in 5th place, and just how much women's skateboard park has elevated just in the last 2 years alone. Minna's last run might have been a podium 2 or 3 years ago.
100%.
And she's currently on the outside looking in. Will be very interesting to see her strategy here on her third run.
Yup. There you go, that's speed. What you got? Feeble. Disaster. Oh, okay. Now that's one of those, let me hike it up. That's one of those.
Yeah, and she had it timed up perfectly.
Yeah, she really did.
The buzzer was hitting before she could hit that on her second run.
Stop saying that P word, man. I told you about this years ago. Nothing is.
If you're wondering what we're alluding to, Gary doesn't like it when someone says the word perfect.
No, don't do, bro. Please. Mami Tezuka, 50-50, carve it. Mami's flying, actually. Whoa. Backsmith, getting up to the gap. Okay.
No one's covering ground as quickly. Maybe Coconut. Mami is just setting this park course ablaze here today.
She's getting speed for real. She's setting up for.
Last 10 seconds for Mami.
Front feeble through the corner. 2. I would count it, but it's a little after the buzzer. A little after the buzzer. See how the trucks was on and then you went in? Not the stutter step. That alone should be really high points because nobody's doing that, so. Front 5-0 through the corner.
Right here.
Locking onto that box and pulling in way quick too.
Mami, of course, our silver medalist from last summer. But that bronze medal spot is where she will stay. Here's Ruby Lily sitting in 6th place.
That is so light for her to do that back nose grind pop in. Disaster from Smith. I just want to see what's going to be. Everybody looks like they're coming plant, then carving in. What's going to be those tricks that separate them? That's all I'm waiting on. Pretty much same runs. What you going to end with? What you going to finish with? Good air. So it was the same run. Maybe a lot of them were trying to focus on timing it better.
Yeah, you're definitely seeing that. Originally from Ocean City, Maryland, she now lives in San Clemente, which, along with Encinitas, really seems to be the epicenter of park skating.
Yeah.
Kisa Nakamura sitting in 8th place.
3. Front 50. Gapping in. Good back air. Front Smith solid. There you go. Stay on. Stay on now. Back. Of all things, the back tail.
Really wild to see this from Kisa. Won in her X Games debut in 2016. Then the last time we saw her was a year later in 2017, where she finished 5th. And now she's just not able to stay on her board here today. Bryce Wedstein closing in on 9 minutes here in our final. Bryce sitting just outside of podium position.
Ooh. People grind fakie. Burial disaster. 50-50 fakie. Ooh, full cat back D. That would have been nice.
Bryce.
Yo, you do that, it's over. I don't know what that was. She do that, it's a wrap. I don't know what that was.
Whoa. What? Thought I was playing Tony Hawk Pro Skater for a second. Zoned out. I forgot we were on TV. What's going on? Sakura Yosizumi, our current leader. She's been exceptional here today.
Swag about her too. Whoa, okay. So we're just gonna heel flip grab. We're just gonna front Smith. We're gonna have a lot of speed and a lot of time. We're gonna Ollie North back D. That's what we gonna do then, huh? Look like she's trying to skate like Jimmy too. Like the arms down, chilling. She might have just saw him like, that's what I'm supposed to do.
That's it. Emulate everything.
Brushing up against my Mike. Sorry, world. But Tupac, Shakira, Yokozuna.
You see her Pau Peralta board. First place is where Sakura will stay. Kokona Harake. Still in that silver medal position.
What will be the trick to bump her up? Is what I'm waiting on.
Cleaning things up on run number 2. But here's her chance to potentially catch Sakura.
Ooh,
wow.
Nose grind is turning like in the lip slide, back crail. Come on now, what you got? 4, 3. Okay. That might have just turned her up, and Sakura could see it.
That was the run Kokona was waiting for, and did you see the first person to come over and congratulate her? The current leader, Sakura.
That was
special.
Yeah, that was beast. Woo! Kickflip grab. Drinking that apple juice. They so young.
The youngest skater in our field, Kokona, in that silver medal spot. Was that enough to leapfrog Sakura?
Pending.
It doesn't appear so. So we move on to run number 4.
Sakura did do a
Asp.
5. She did do a low ground 5. So.
Yeah, we can't get so swept up in the moment, right?
Just a good run, too. Wow. There you go. Getting that front feeble, which took her down. Speed is definitely the factor. Okay. A little make it up as you go. Oh, trying to finish out with a frontside blunt stall.
I really like Inji's flow. I like her trick selection, but you can just see the difference between, say, she and Kokona, Mami, Sakura, as far as just the speed at which they're able to attack this course.
It's almost like their lines are allowing them to fly through for whatever Injira is trying to pick. It's hindering her getting around the course.
So here's Minna Stess.
Come on, Minna.
Which will inevitably, probably, most likely be final runs here. Can she possibly jump up into podium position?
Got a lot of speed. It's looking good. Evil grind. Kind of looked like she got a little hung up on that one. Didn't grind as smooth as earlier. Back disaster. There you go. What you gonna do? Get flicky then.
Tough one for Minna. So close. I'll just say it. Every year I'm excited though to see her out at X Games because I just see the progression from Minna Stess, and I see her tricks just getting more beast. And it's only a matter of time before she cracks through. Mami Tezuka in that bronze medal spot, closing in on 3 minutes here in our final.
Big Smith. Backsmith. Air. Krail. Front tail. Backside air. With the grab. 5-0 through the corner. Come back around. Plant. Coming to that deep end. What you got? Front feeble grind. 3, 2. A little after the buzzer again.
Mami's expressions are the absolute best.
Just laughing after you just bumped your frontal.
So 3rd place is where Mami will stay. Hit the 2-minute warning here in our final right now. Japan repping gold, silver, and bronze. Could we have a Japanese sweep on our hands?
Ruby, if you would have cleared that and then did back, you would have been. That was what she was going to add to her run. That would have actually been really good, but she just clipped. Ooh, got a lot of air on that one. Okay.
Wow.
Yep.
Ruby Lily trying to get out of that 6th spot.
And definitely would have starting off way stronger.
But that's where she will stay. By the way,
See,
as I
didn't
said,
have enough speed, barely though. Think about coming in that 3 and then doing that back nose grind.
That's crazy. Potential Japanese sweep for the podium at the moment. Obviously, things can still change. That's only been done one other time in the history of X Games. Japan winning gold, silver, and bronze. It happened Aspen 2020, women's snowboard, big air. So we got to go to the winter side for it. But it's
has it ever happened?
No, sir. On the summer side or in skateboarding? No.
All 3 from Japan in Japan. That's the double steedy
No, because this is our first time
That's what I'm
putting
saying.
an event in Japan. You knew the answer to that, Gary.
That's what I'm telling you. It's double history.
Can I finish?
Of course.
The way Japanese females, the Japanese women in snowboard big air have really come out of the woodwork and have dominated that discipline. It's a lot like what we're seeing in women's skateboard park. I don't think that's any coincidence.
Definitely not.
So Kisa Nakamura, look at the replay of this, her final run.
Getting through it too, actually. Didn't even come in because we was arguing about the sets in the streets.
I hate doing that, I'm sorry.
It's okay, it's just arguments, bro.
I know. It's a lot of projection on my behalf.
Okay. No, it's only
Tough day for Kisa. Keep your head up, though. What a contest this has been. Bryce Wedstein. Kisa does move up, not onto the podium, but certainly her best run so far. Bryce Wedstein, we've been saying it from the jump. She's on the outside looking in. Can she possibly get back into podium position? Mami is done. So can she jump into that bronze medal spot?
That was not in nothing she was even trying earlier. Oh, full cat back disaster would have did it. For real, for real.
So it all comes down to this. First, second, and third are definitely going to be Japanese skaters. We just don't know which ones. Sakura, our current leader, but she knows Kokona gets the last run of the contest.
Wow.
What does Sakura do here?
If she gets that no grab 5 after landing that heel flip grab, it's cookies. Backside tail slide. Nope, not gonna go with the no grab 5. So now
she's gonna leave the door open.
Yeah. I'm gonna leave the door
I was gonna let you hit that.
I'm gonna leave the door open. She gonna leave the door open, girl. I can't even sing. I don't know why I keep doing that.
So the door might slightly be ajar.
How you just go?
Can
Kokona? That was tight.
No.
That was tight.
Kokona Harake will be our last skater to drop in. She's currently in the silver medal spot, but as we say, Gary, you don't come this far to simply come this far.
Yeah, exactly.
Why not give it all you got? Go for gold right here.
Technically, she didn't go far at all, if you really think about it.
Logistically, you're correct, yes.
Geographically, too, or no?
Yeah, geographically, even more so.
Getting that one. Oh.
Can she get one more? Aye!
Oh.
Wow! Coconut was putting one together there.
Just came up short.
And we'll wait for the official word, but one thing we know for sure, for the first time ever in skateboarding history at the X Games, it is going to be Japan representing first, second, and third.
Wow. Wow. They really can't. I told you, too. You would have thought this was pre-recorded like I already knew. Never that, son. This live. Told you we might go for the sweep. And they did.
And it's official. Sakura Yosizumi wins gold. Sakura Yosizumi earning her first ever X Games gold medal. And Gary, she went coast to coast. She got first on her very first run and never looked back.
Facts.
Unreal skateboarding.
Oh, it was too shiny. You couldn't even see it. Look, it was blinging out. You can't even read.
The 20-year-old Sakura Yosizumi winning gold, the first of her X Games career, and Japan making history. A clean sweep of the podium. First, second, and third. Congratulations to Mami Tezuka for her bronze, Kokono Harake on her silver, but at the end of the day, Sakura Yosizumi reigns supreme. For Gary Rogers, I'm Brandon Graham saying thanks so much for watching and congratulations to all our competitors here in the Women's Skateboard Park Final.